Alrighty, are you ready to upgrade your brain so you upgrade your income? I think you know that you can, hold on, upgrade this. How do you upgrade your own brain? Can you upgrade your brain to upgrade your income? What does it even mean to upgrade your brain? Like, can you go to a brain surgeon and get them to upgrade it? How do you upgrade your brain? What does it even mean when I tell people that they can upgrade their brain to upgrade their income? Some people look at me, like when you show a dog something, the dog goes like this, huh? How do you rewire Matteo, Farella? Hello there, Natalie. Hi there, Natalie. Teacher's Freedom. Hello, Patricia. What does it even mean to upgrade your brain? It's a 3-pound, piece of fat and water. Why would we even consider to upgrade our brain, right? I love studying the brain, but more importantly, understanding, what is, this amazing $100 billion tool. Hi, Natalie. Where are you from, by the way? Tell me where you're from. Type in the little chat. Where are you from? All right, hello there from Israel. Shalom, Manishma, Erev Tov. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Marta. Hi, Nefertiti. Patricia, saludos. From Los Cabos. Some friends of mine were just there, and I was there about a month ago. North Bay, Ontario. Yeah, if you can hear me and see me fine, just give me a like or love, leave me a comment. John, I can hear you and see you. I'm getting a little bit of slow internet connection. So, excuse me, when we're talking about upgrading our brain, do you think you can upgrade your brain? I'm going to go off the deep end for just a moment here. I just read a great article this morning. Do you think you can upgrade your brain with psychedelics? I know that might be taboo for some people, but can you upgrade your brain with the proper use of psychedelics? I know it's off topic, right? Think about it. What do psychedelics do to your brain? Some of the newest research just came out today, for example, with psilocybin, is you can make up to 10% more neural connections, and you can get cross-functioning relays between the salience network, executive network, and the default mode network. So that's one way you could, in a safe environment, upgrade your brain, but that's not really what I came here to talk about. And nefertitia, shrooms. There's a lot of really amazing research right now. And in my trunk is saying DMT is pretty great. It's like medicine for the soul. And yes, I've done dimethyltritiptamine is what it really is. It's an active ingredient in our pituitary gland, interestingly enough. And it is the source of some incredible spiritual enlightenment and upgrading your brain. So there's 5-MeO, which is the granddaddy, and then there's also DMT, which is also found in ayahuasca. But again, I'm going off topic right now. When we talk about upgrading your brain so you upgrade your income, I'm not suggesting that you go out and do psychedelics like LSD or mushrooms or DMT or anything like that, although that is a way to do it, including MDMA, right? But I want to stick to stuff that the average person, all right, can actually do. I mean, the average person can do those things. And if you are going to be using any psychedelics, please do it in a controlled environment that's safe with people who know what they're doing. All right, is that fair? All right, I have actually been an explorer of consciousness for many years. All right, so, hey, Tanya Brown. So let's talk about upgrading your brain to upgrade your income, your wealth, okay? And the reason I'm talking about change your brain, change your income, what do you think causes you to earn the income you earn? What causes one person to earn $3 an hour, or $5 an hour, or $20 an hour, or $100 an hour, or $1 million in 1 hour? What do you think is the primary cause of somebody, all right, who earns a lot of money. And again, I want to just make sure that we're careful and understand money is just a tool, right? You know, money is just a means of exchange, right? So Susanna says, I'm a high school teacher and it's a set pay. So the marketplace has, you know, some parameters for how much you can earn. And if you choose to be a teacher, which I'm proud of you and thank you for being, because teachers are the most amazing human beings on earth, right? Firefighters, police, police employees, nurses, amazing individuals. But in the marketplace is what creates value, right? The marketplace creates value. So we know approximately how much a pen is worth. We know how much, you know, glasses are worth. Would you agree with me that money is a means of exchange between people, companies, governments, associations? Money is a means of exchange. I'm going to give you money and you're going to give me whatever, gold, crypto, NFT tokens. You're going to give me, you know, John Assaraf's, Winning the Game of Success DVD. We're going to exchange stuff, right? So is it true that yours and my job, is to figure out how we can bring more value into the marketplace? Is it not true that if we want to earn more money, we need to figure out how to bring more value into the marketplace so that there's fair exchange? Right? All right, so I see that we have somebody posting as me again, and they were doing this last week also. So if we understand that we can upgrade our brain to upgrade our income, the question becomes, which part of our brain do we need to upgrade? Like, which part of our brain do we need to upgrade? If we want to make more money, and we know and we believe that there's more than enough money out there, right? There's more than enough money out there. There's trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars, all right, out there. So the question is, how do you upgrade your brain so you can earn more income? So if we agree, and let me know if you agree that there's more than enough money out there, give me a like or a love, or give me a comment in the chat that yes, there's more than enough money out there. And is it okay to want more money, right? Is it okay to want more money? If money is just a tool, then is it okay to want more money so that we can give more to charities that we love, so that we can take better care of our families, so that we can have more than enough to have fun, to experience the world, to travel, to eat, to give to our neighbor, to be better social citizens of the world? Of course it's okay. So let me ask you a question. If there's more than enough money out there and it's okay to have more money, then how do I upgrade my brain? So let me ask a question. Do you think that maybe, if we want to earn more money, maybe we need to, I'm going to give you 4 things you're going to need to focus on, okay? And also show you a way to go deeper on this. Do you think that maybe if we wanted, let's say, double our income in the next 12 months, and if that's not enough for you, let me know how much you want to, how much you want to increase your income by, all right? So do you think that if you want to double your income, you might also need to upgrade your knowledge and your skills to match the income that you want to make? Do you think that maybe one of the 4 things you need is to upgrade your knowledge and your skills in order to match the income that you want to make? Would you agree that for every amount of income that you want to make, for whether it's in business, whether it's in investing in the stock market, whether it's investing in real estate, whether it's selling your knowledge or skills, okay, to somebody else, that you need to level up your knowledge and skills to match the income that you want to make. I mean, that's the first way to upgrade your brain, to upgrade your income, right? So what it takes to earn $20,000 a year is different than what it takes to earn $100,000 a year, is different than what it takes to earn $1 million a year, or 10 million or 100 million. Yes or yes? Would you agree? Okay, so let me show you something. Hold on. I'm going to show you something I always have on my desk here. So, would you agree that a 2x2 Rubik's Cube is easier to solve than a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, right? Well, what if the 2x2 represents the knowledge and skill you need for this income level? Let's just make the metaphor for this income level. And then the additional knowledge and skills and upgrading, knowing the algorithm for 3x3, because it's a little bit more complex, you need to upgrade your knowledge skills. But what if you want to go to a 4x4? And let's say this represents $500,000 a year, right? 500. Oh, that's not enough? Well, what if you want to go to $1 million a year, right? The algorithm exists. Well, what if you want to be $1 billion company? The complexities change and the algorithms and the knowledge and skill changes, right? And if you don't have the knowledge and skill, then let me share with you what's happening in your brain. If you don't have the knowledge and skill, then there's a part of your brain called the limbic system, the emotional response system, that says, hey, if I don't have the knowledge and skill, then I'm going to be in a state of stress. And in a state of stress, right, I'm going to deactivate my motivational center, and I prefer to stay in my comfort zone instead of possibly failing and being embarrassed, or failing and being ridiculed, or failing and being judged, or failing and feeling like a piece of you know what. So what happens, right? So what happens is, in the absence of knowledge and skill, we actually activate specific circuits that deactivate motivation and our desire to behave in certain ways. So we procrastinate and self-sabotage. Does that make sense? Number one. Does that make sense? So here's something I learned many, many years ago, and I'm going to urge each one of you to do, is every day invest 1 hour on upgrading your knowledge and skill. Every day, invest 1 hour on upgrading your knowledge and skill in the area that will allow you to earn more income. Now, why an hour a day? Well, obviously we sleep for 5, 6, 7 hours a day. And you've got another 18 or so hours a day. So why not 1 hour to upgrade knowledge and skill? When you do that, do you think when you upgrade knowledge and skill, you gain more self-confidence? When you gain more self-confidence, does that give you more certainty? When you have more certainty, do you think that might activate your motivational center? Well, of course, these are all circuits in your brain. So one of the things to consider is, if you upgraded your knowledge and skills each day by 1 hour, at the end of 1 year, that's 40-hour weeks. 9 40-hour weeks. Imagine if you and I went to school today and we studied any topic for 9 40-hour weeks. That's 2.5 months of studying every day something. Do you think you'd get better at it? Of course you would. As you get better, you start to have more confidence and certainty, you take action. And hi there, Chad, and hi there, Marco, and hi there, Saleh, and Hans, and Tanya Brown, hello. So number one, 1 hour a day. And if you don't want to do an hour a day, do half an hour a day. You're still going to be better off. Okay, part 2. Does this make sense? By the way, many of you know on Saturday we're doing the Change Your Brain, Change Your Income Brain-a-thon. Some of you have been on past ones before. And my team will put a link for you in my bio and in the chat here. I highly recommend you go, because you'll learn from me and 6 other brain experts, or 5 other brain experts, on how to really go deeper on changing your brain. Dr. Sarah Mackay, Dennis Waitley, Dr. Dennis Waitley, Joan Rosenberg, and it's incredible. It's free, and you'll be able to join us for an hour or 2 or 3 or 4. It starts at 9 a.m. in the morning Pacific time, and you'll meet some amazing brain experts. But let me come back. So far, one of the keys to upgrade your brain is you upgrade your knowledge and skills around the ways that you need in order to make more money and be a better investor, a better money manager, a better saver, a better income earner. There are 5 things that you need to get really good at if you want to really win the game of money. 1, you have to get good at earning more money. And every day you have to invest a little bit of time asking yourself this question. And this is, again, if you're really serious about earning more money. How am I going to earn more money today? And let's say you have a job. You say, great. How am I going to earn money outside of my job? It has to be a focus, because if it's not a focus, then you're not going to do it. So how am I going to earn money today, this week, this month? Number 1. Number 2, and these are the 5 pillars of financial success. Number 2, how am I going to manage my money better? Too many of you are spending too much money every month, and you are not managing your money, and you're spending the future instead of spending what you have or less than what you have, so you can really start focusing on wealth building. Okay? So money management and creating budgets and sticking to those budgets is critical. Number 3, investing. One of the things I taught both of my sons when they were very, very, very young, when I gave them money, let's say I gave them $1. I gave them $1, and here's how this went. 10 cents you have to give to other people or causes that you like. 10 cents I want you to save no matter what. And then 50 cents you can spend, and 30 cents put in your bank just in case something comes up that you want in the future. 10 cents giveaway, all right? 10 cents save in a never touch account or invest in a never touch account. 50% you can spend. So are you living within your budget? Are you living within your means? Are you investing even $1 a day to get into the habit of being an investor? Why? Because there's you working for money, and then there's money working for you. And if you develop the mindset of being an investor, over time, the law of compounding interest starts to work for you instead of you working for it. So you need to earn, manage, invest. 4th thing you need to learn is, how do I protect my assets, whether it's my business, my home, my money? How do I protect my assets? That's a skill you need to learn. And then 5th one is all around debt. Now, there's terrible debt like credit card debt that you're paying 15, 20, 30% or 25%, interest that's compounded, okay? And then there's debt that you can get to invest, and you get more money from your investments than the debt costs. So you can borrow money at 2 or 3 or 4% or 5% and make 10 or 15 or 20%, and now you can make the spread. So that's using debt, but there's also getting out of debt. So there are 2 methods to get out of debt. One is to pay the credit card, for example, with the highest interest rate first, and you knock it down. And the other way is to pay a little bit off of each credit card so you know that you're making headway. Now, psychologically, it's different for each person. But when we are looking to upgrade our brain, I've given you a lot of the things to think about around your skill set that you need to manage. But what about your self-image? What about your beliefs? What about your fears? Do you think that might have anything to do with why you get stuck? Do you think it's possible that your self-image and your set point, financial set point of what you've gotten used to earning controls what you see and how you behave? Do you think that that might be in the way? The reason all right, that we do our brainathon on Saturday is to help you develop the skills to upgrade your self-image, let go of limiting beliefs, and let go of the fears that may be holding you back. So the way yours and my brain works is, let's say that over the last year or 2 or 3 or 4, you've earned a certain amount of money. It doesn't matter how much it is. And then let's say that in your brain, there's a setting for that amount of income. Okay? Now, what do you think happens when you earn more than what you're used to? Do you get excited? Yes. But does your brain also say, hey, you're earning more than you're used to? Now it's time for you to take your foot off the gas and back off and do what? Procrastinate, self-sabotage. Is it possible that yours and my brain has a weight set point, how much you weigh, a fat set point, a money set point, a relationship set point, a business set point? Is it possible that once we are conditioned, one of our brain's responsibilities is just to maintain the controls and the behaviors that keep homeostasis or comfort zones? Does that make sense to you? All of the research points that we will never earn more and keep more than our hidden self-image will allow us to. There's something called psychological consistency. Psychological consistency. And what that means is when we are earning more or less than we're used to, we feel stressed. And we have to create these psychological constants to calibrate, just like a thermostat creates heat in a room that is too cold or air in a room that's too hot until a comfort zone is met. What we have to do, all right, is break free from the settings in our subconscious mind. And that is why, pay close attention, that is why you earn what you earn versus earning what you would like to earn or dream of earning or hope and pray that you earn. You and I don't earn what we want to earn. We earn what we are conditioned to expect at the subconscious level. Did you hear that? We earn what we are conditioned to expect at the subconscious level. So, how do we upgrade our brain? How do we break free from the conditioning of our limiting beliefs, our self-image that wants to keep us at a specific income level or wealth level? How do we overcome the fear of failure, or fear of being embarrassed or ashamed or ridiculed or judged or rejected if we try our best and fail and don't achieve it? Now we're talking about the domain of upgrading our neural networks and patterns. And I'm going to leave you with a couple of thoughts, right? Were you born with any beliefs? Type in the answer. Were you born with any beliefs? When you were born, you had 100 billion brain cells, but were you born with any beliefs? Okay? Were you born with a self-image? Were you born with any fear? No, no, and no. That means that the cells, right? You had 100 billion cells when you were born. Each one of those cells made about 10,000 connections. Those connections are called neural pathways or neural networks. Those that got reinforced went from conscious creation to subconscious conditioning. So we learned all about that, right? So here's my question for you. Can you, for example, close your eyes and see yourself in your mind? If you took a deep breath with me right now, take a deep breath in through your nose and gently out through your mouth. We're going to do an inner size right now. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And I want you to imagine that in 6 to 12 months from now, we meet. And I want you to imagine that you have doubled your income, either through your job and some side stuff that you're doing, or you've doubled your income as a result of a new position you got, or you started a business or expanded your business. I want you to imagine for just a moment, how would that feel if that was actually true 6 months from now? Go to the feeling in your heart and your gut and your head. I want you to imagine your bank account right now with 2 or 3 times more money in it right now. I want you to imagine the choices that you could make to go on vacation that you want to make. I want you to imagine who you would help with a little bit of your money by being charitable. Imagine in your mind who would be proud of you other than yourself. Imagine what you would do for you to celebrate that you've just doubled your income. Now, as you use this visualization part of your brain called the occipital lobe, and you start to imagine something that's not even real right now, I get it, but you start to imagine and you start to feel it, and you start to hear what people are saying about you and to you, and you start to imagine and see, visualize, make believe, okay, of how your life would change for the better, and how you've upgraded your knowledge and your skills, and you've upgraded your identity to match your new destiny, and you've upgraded your self-image so that when people see what you're doing, it resonates with you. And if people talk ill of you, you don't care. And if you make errors along the way, those are just learning experiences for you to become the person you need to become in order to achieve the income you want to achieve. And I want you to imagine that as you're visualizing and simulating, visualization is simulating every one of the neurons in your brain that's required to achieve the goal and to activate the motivational center of your brain and to activate the behavioral take action part of your brain, all fire in the right sequence as if it's happening in real right now. Now imagine if you did this inner size every day for 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Visualization is simulation, and in the simulation, the neurons fire, and the neurons that fire together wire together, and the neurons that wire together become automatic in the subconscious mind and replace the old software or neurons from the past. Now, could this be one of the things that you could easily do to upgrade your brain so you upgrade your income? Maybe, just maybe, this inner size, strengthening your core neuromuscles using a variety of techniques, is a way to upgrade your brain so you upgrade your income. In the world of effects out there, you don't believe it when you see it. When you see it in here and believe it in here, that's when you'll see it and believe it out there. Does that make sense? So we've talked about earning, managing, investing, protecting, and using debt as a way to upgrade your brain, upgrade your income. But we've also talked a little bit about an inner size. It's called a visualization inner size. And there's many, many others. And so here's what I would like to invite you to, all right? If you're serious about upgrading your income and upgrading your life and having more freedom and having more options and having more choice, join me on Saturday. And my team will put a link for the Change Your Brain, Change Your Income Brainathon. And we'll have some more fun. It's about 6 hours long it'll be. Me, a whole bunch of other experts, some guests as well. and it's free. I can't do better than free. You're going to learn a lot. You'll be able to learn how to win the game of money from the inside out. You'll see many of our clients and friends who are using their brains better to earn 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times more money in a short period of time because they are upgrading the neural networks, the self-image, etc. So if you want to do this, my team is going to put the link in for you. It's at 9 a.m. Pacific time. All right. And I hope you enjoyed my Tuesday morning little Achieve Even More session. Please share this with your friends if you like this. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Give me a like or a love in the comments. And let me know if you enjoyed this. And there's a lot of ways for you to double or triple your income and get out of debt and live the lifestyle of your dreams. But your brain wants to keep you conditioned and stuck in your current comfort zones. All right. So hop on to the Brainathon. We will see you on Saturday. Have a great day. High five to you. And please share this. All right. Have a great one. Bye now.